I'm Dr. James Marcum. I want to welcome you to Health Across America. And this is a time where I get to talk to you on a one-to-one basis where we can get to know each other better and also hear about some thoughts from the media that's concerning me. And I've looked at the media recently, and there are so many articles about people in need. A lot of the times we think of the word poverty when people are in need. We see a lot of people that don't have physical items. And for a while, that's the only type of poverty that I really thought about. Well, recently I went down on a mission trip to Oaxaca, Mexico. And there, the people had physical poverty, but I also began to realize that there's other types of poverty out there. There's the spiritual poverty where people don't have a relationship with God. You know, that's a real need that we have, and if we don't have that, we could be considered impoverished. A lot of people are having emotional poverty, and it might be from bad relationships, it might be from other reasons, but there's a poverty in emotions and relationships that exist in this world today. Sometimes there's people that have mental poverty. You know, they're so caught up in the world that they aren't able to think. Their minds really don't think of anything more than what's going on the next, or they're being programmed by the media. So when I think of people that don't have enough food or don't have enough money, that's not the only type of poverty out there. And I want you to ask yourself today, are you impoverished in any way? Is it physical poverty? Is it emotional and relationship poverty? Is it spiritual poverty? Or is it even mental poverty? And if you have some poverty in your life, what are some things you can do right now to get over this? And if I think about it, you know, one of the things that we can do right away is to realize that we need extra help. We can't do it ourselves. And whether it be physical poverty, mental poverty, one of the things that we can do is pray. We can ask God, our Creator, who loves us more than anyone else, to be a part of our lives, to help us recognize poverty and lead us to true riches. If you remember the text, you know, I want to put my treasures in heaven. Well, I want to not be impoverished here, but we know that when God has promised us a heavenly home, that someday, even if we do suffer from poverty here, God's going to make up for all of that with His grace. Sometimes we can't solve poverty on our own, but I know who a Creator who's going to take all poverty away someday, and that's the Creator we want to have a relationship with. I'm Dr. James Marcum, and thanks for joining me for Health Across America.